songwriter, rapper, and producer Erick Sermon, which is one half of the famous rap group EPMD from the 1980s, 90s, dropped a notable hit back in 2000. The song was called Music. The song had featured archived vocals from Marvin Gaye. Erick Sermon was a huge fan of Marvin Gaye, so he went and bought one of his albums. So after listening to outtakes of the 1982 album track Turn on the Music, Erick Sermon thought, how would it sound if he went ahead and kind of mixed it up, DJ'd it, or just basically made a whole new beat to it. So being a producer himself, he actually took vocals from the record and then dropped some beats to it, and then he came up with music. But it wasn't meant to hit the hip-hop market. He actually didn't want the song to get out. So thanks to Bernard Alexander for actually putting the song in the hands of DJs at an event that he went to. If it wasn't for him actually passing the song on, who knows, the song might have still been in Erick Sermon's catalogs of songs not to be heard. But I'm glad he did it. So let's check out what Erick Sermon had to say about the story and how the song got out.
Well, my homegirl, Carolyn Robbins, she went to London and she was over there. She called me like around 12 at night. Said, Eric, I got an a cappella album of Marvin Gaye. And Midnight Love, I played that when I was 12 years old. My mom, of course, everybody a Marvin Gaye fan, but I played every record on that album. She knew it was one of my favorite albums. Songs you never heard before, but I knew them. You know what I'm saying? Besides Sexual Healing, I knew everything else on that album. So when she brung it, she says, I got an a cappella of some songs. So I said, so I drove from Long Island to Brooklyn that night. Got to Brooklyn around 1 something, came back home around 2 something. So I worked on the record for 2 hours. First I made the beat and I heard the song, Let the Music Play, but it was different on the album. So the records kept going, so I heard that, darling, your love, boom, is just like, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna sample that part. But I had to make the melody of the beat first to go along with the record. I wasn't thinking about making a record to put out for the air just because I like Marvin Gaye. I wanted to hear how it would sound if I made a beat to it and loop it.
Yeah.
So when I looped the part, I just started writing, again, ABC rhymes because it wasn't supposed to come out nowhere. See how it sound. And Bernard Alexander, he stole the record, stole the CD, and went to California with the CD. There was a music convention there. And the head of the program director for Clear Channel, whatever, he threw it in. And I was on the W Hotel floor, W Hotel sitting down, and some lady came and said, yo, that new record with you and Marvin Gaye is crazy. They played at the music convention.
Well, they did a panel where they was premiering or previewing new music, right? Was that it?
I had no clue. I was angry at the time until it started blowing up. Because I didn't finish it. I was just, I was writing, saying whatever at the time, and he took it. It wasn't supposed to be for personal use. Yeah. But then when I got the fact that the record was blowing, I had to go talk to Marvin Gaye's wife, Jan. So she was cool, but she wanted $150,000. So I had to pay her $150 and pay the lawyer $50, so it was $200,000.
So just like he said, the song got out. It wasn't supposed to, but I'm glad it did. And he ended up paying about $200K just to make sure it was legit. And for those record industry people out there in the game, this is one way that you keep from getting sued from other artists by using their materials without asking. But at least Erick Sermon asked. And this ended up being a hit song. It actually hit the Billboard at number 2 and number 1 on the rap charts. This was also the lead song on the soundtrack, What's the Worst That Could Happen, featuring Martin Lawrence and Danny DeVito. I'll admit I'm a Martin Lawrence fan, but one of my favorite movies with Martin Lawrence in it is Blue Street.
We cannot cross into Mexico. You can't? No. You can't? No. Watch me. Believe that. Hello? Move your ass.
So family, drop in the comments if you like this song by Erick Sermon called Music. Name your favorite EPMD song. Did you like Eric better when he was with the Hit Squad, or did you like him better as a solo artist? Leave it in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and set your notifications, family. Peace.